The survey reflects frustration and anger over economic issues. 6 in 10 believe the state is headed in the wrong direction. The tone of the latest UMBC poll indicates the public mood is gloomy.
Across the line on all sorts of affordability issues and all sorts of just cost of living issues, people are expressing high levels of economic anxiety. So right now the governor's approval rating, I think, certainly reflects, like, the slight downturn that he has seen reflects the larger public mood of frustration.
The latest UMBC poll shows Governor Moore's job approval rating has slipped down to 48%, the lowest since he took office. 76% of those surveyed rate the state's economic conditions as poor or fair. Specifically, the top reasons for disapproval: 27% cite raising taxes, 24% point to poor leadership, dishonesty, or personal dislike, 14% blame him for too much spending, and 12% are concerned about the cost of living, including utility bills.
Technically, I have more money than I've ever had in my life, but it's still rough because I have to work 2 jobs to support my own house with my mother and my sister.
The price of everything is going up, and the price of everything except for the hourly wage that we get paid is going up.
The UMBC poll asks how much people trust their federal, state, and local governments, their neighbors, and the major political parties. 53% trust their neighbors, 30% the Democrat Party, 29% local government, 27% state government. The Republican Party got 20%, and 15% said they trust the federal government.
Once you get your vote in, everything will change after that. Honestly, that's what happens. I mean, generally speaking, that's how it is. You feel like you're in the right direction when you voted, and all of a sudden something falls.
The Moore campaign issued a statement writing in part, Governor Moore has worked tirelessly to combat these direct hits from Washington by providing energy rebates to put money back into the pockets of hard-working Marylanders, push forward a budget this year in Maryland that doesn't raise taxes, and spur economic development through job growth and business creation.
I mean, I don't think it's all his fault, but I think there are things that he could implement that would make them better.
The poll also reveals the governor's support among his own Democratic Party has slipped. Previous UMBC surveys put the approval rating by Democrats in the high 70s and low 80s, but this time it was 69%. Reporting from the newsroom, David Collins, WBAL-TV 11 News.